y'all need to stop waiting for somebody to give you permission and define your lifestyle for you. Your self-image at its core doesn't change.
Love you guys. I'm JK, your brother in the struggle.
This is a good question. So, who was asking me the true meaning of the lifestyle stage? I'll tell you what the true meaning is. It's life. Your life. Not JK's life. Not the way JK tells you should live your life. Remember, the underlying premise of this entire, what makes rebooting different from recovery, is that we believe you are the best expert at yourself. And that's not a play on words. You really are the best expert at yourself. We're gonna guide you, take what you need, and leave what you don't. Lifestyle is your life. And if you try to fit your life into the box of someone else's, like mine or someone else's, you're gonna end up wasting a lot of time, right? So he asks, what's the meaning of the lifestyle stage? He says, how do you have a reboot lifestyle? Is it about, first of all, the most important thing is that you control your sexual behavior. That's the most important thing, right? There are guys who come here, they end their behavior with pornography, they create a lifestyle. Understand this, there's habit, there's lifestyle, there's self-image. So they create a lifestyle that is conducive to them not relapsing. But that's not enough. Why? Because lifestyles can change. If your lifestyle is based on, let's say, your finances, or your lifestyle is based on your physique, or your lifestyle is based on your family and your kids and your wife and your girlfriend, you don't have any control over that shit. There's only so much you could do. What happens if your lifestyle is based on health and physique and you get cancer? Touch wood that never happens, right? What happens if your lifestyle is actually based on being in a relationship? If a big part of it is, you're like, yeah, I and my girl do stuff together. That's our life. We like to do this and we like to do that. What happens if you break up? What happens if your lifestyle is based on your finances? Like, oh, I live a certain way because of the money I have. When anything in your life, lifestyle is transitory. Whenever it changes, it's transitory, not just based on what it's based on, but also based on time, right? Your lifestyle in your 20s is not going to be the same as your lifestyle in the 30s. And a lot of men start facing some resistance as they get older and they realize, oh, my body, my mind, my values are changing. This is the reason why we say habits, lifestyle, and self-image, because the most important thing is your self-image. It is the way you view yourself. Here's an example. And self-image is superior to lifestyle. If you view yourself as a person who is flexible, a person who is always learning and growing, a person who is resilient to pain, a person who accepts that there is equal suffering to pleasure in life, then that is the way you view yourself. It means that no matter what happens in the world to your lifestyle, to habits, to money, to women, to your health, your self-image at its core doesn't change. You're a person who can overcome. You're a person who's outcome independent. Does this make sense? So the first thing to understand is it's not about asking, JK, what is the code to your lifestyle? It's realizing that lifestyle is just a stepping stone to self-image, and you can keep changing your lifestyle. Now, as to like, how do I decide what sort of lifestyle should I have now? What's a reboot lifestyle? It all starts with defining your reboot. If you have not defined your reboot, you have to define the life you want. But here's the interesting thing about this. In your question, you say, how do you have the reboot lifestyle? Is it a guy who improves on his weak points in reboot capital? So for example, a guy who has a social lifestyle and no longer isolates? Don't you want to be a guy who's more social, who doesn't isolate and engage in your behavior? So why are you asking me that? Someone who no longer lives in debt, paycheck to paycheck, and is financially stable? Don't you want to be financially stable? Do you want to be in debt and live paycheck to paycheck? So why are you asking me that? Lifestyle of a man who takes care of his body and health? This is what asking me. Why are you asking me that? Don't you want to be a man who takes care of his body and health? You're like, hopefully understanding what the lifestyle stage will look like will help me advance in the right way. It won't. You've literally asked all the questions of the type of man you should ideally be. Define it for yourself and go ahead and fucking do it. You don't need, guys, y'all need to stop waiting for somebody to give you permission and define your lifestyle for you. Y'all sit here and I talk about my lifestyle all the time. You can go to my stories on Facebook and you'll see how I live. You can scroll through my profile. If you're not my friend on Facebook, add me on Facebook. My lifestyle is what I actually live, right? Go through it and you're like, okay, cool, I see how JK lives. And you can be like, that's my thing or that's not my thing. And go from there, right? So that's my answer to your question. Hope it helps. Let's hop in and read some wins, okay?
Whenever you're ready, here are 4 ways that Porn Reboot can help you out for free. The first way is to subscribe to our channel and make sure that you click on the notification bell to get a new video every other day. The second way is to actually get a free copy of my book, Confessions of a Porn Addict, 7 Secrets of Porn-Free Men, where you'll learn about my personal struggle and the lessons I learned over the past 14 years, as well as get strategies for putting together your own personalized reboot plan and ending your compulsive behavior with pornography or masturbation. So click on the link in the description below this video to get the free ebook. And thirdly, if you're not sure where you'd like to start, but you'd like to learn more about my team and I, or you'd like to spend time with more like-minded professionals like entrepreneurs, business owners, men who work in sales or consulting or high-level jobs, men who are controlling their behavior, then join our free and confidential group, the Porn Reboot group on Facebook. There's also a link to join the group in the description below this video. And finally, if you need our help right now because you have a burning issue, it's an emergency. Your behavior with pornography is hurting you mentally. You're about to lose your relationship and you want to live up to your potential or be an authentic man and free yourself from shame, guilt, and underachieving, then click on the link in the description below this video that actually says free coaching call, or visit elevatedrecovery.org and click on the link which says book a call.